Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful and exciting episode of The Twist. I am Chanazi, and all I do is twist the little things my mom showed me in her beautiful, beautiful traditional kitchen. We've all had that opportunity to either enjoy a plate of bitter leaf or watch one or two people cook or eat something that has got to do with bitter leaf. But do we know how these women process this from scratch? Definitely not. So today we are going to do the dark bitter leaf or the black bitter leaf and the green bitter leaf. We're going to see how to wash both. Right. Dark bitter leaf is usually used for delicacies like the nangtare and others, and the green bitter leaf goes for the Ndole and others. Precisely, the green bitter leaf is usually used to cook our special Ndole. All right, so I'm going to show you how these women put in a lot to bring this to our markets. And so when you go to the market, know that these women put in a lot of love, effort, and a lot of physical energy to achieve this. So if you've never seen Ndole, this is what Ndole looks like at the end of the day. But the process from scratch is what we are doing today. I mean, the base, should I say the base? Yeah, how we achieve the vegetable before getting it into our pots to get this beautiful delicacy. Now let's get started. We would start by getting into our farms. We're going to the garden, all right? So I started by diving into my farm this early morning. Yes, to harvest my fresh vegetables or to harvest my fresh bitter leaves. All right. Now, if you're not as lucky as I am to get your fresh bitter leaves from your garden or your farm, do not bother, sweetheart. We've got these lovely, beautiful ladies who have done that job for you. They've gone to the farm, harvested the things, and they've brought it to the market for you to grab them. All right, so just go to the market, get to their tables, and get one or two bitter leaves for yourself, and let's do this together. All right. Okay. So are you back from the market? Because I'm back from the farm and we are about to get started. Here we are. Our bitter leaves are ready. We are set to start doing the job. All right. So we start by, picking the leaves. You need to pick these leaves gently and beautifully, and you need to do this with love. Make sure you use the fresh leaves, fresh, beautiful leaves. All right. So now just pick your leaves from the stems, and then, throw the stems away. Now, the next thing is slicing. This is where the real thing begins. You need to slice them thinly. You need to put some love when you're doing this thing. And you need to watch your fingers. So you can also use a chopping board to do this job so you do not, you know, slice your fingers and add to your vegetables. All right, so yes. Now we are done slicing. So let's look at how we are going to wash the dark bitter leaf or black bitter leaf. So in a bowl, we just added our bitter leaves with a little bit of water. Now go ahead and rub this bitter leaf between your palms with a lot of energy. You need to muzzle up. Yes, you need to muzzle up. If you know how to wash dresses like an African woman, then you can wash this bitter leaf. Now you need to do this with a lot of strength and passion, and you see it beginning to form. This is not soap. We did not put soap to it. We did not use detergent, but we are just taking off the bitter taste or the bitterness from our bitter leaves. Now we're going to do this repeatedly. We'll wash it, rinse it, add clean water, and then do the same process over and over. This can actually take you a day. I mean, you can wash this for hours, but I'm going to show you a little trick or a tip on how to shorten or reduce the washing time, right? We're going to cut down the washing time because it's not an easy process. We're going to do this repeatedly. You keep washing. The more you wash, the more the bitterness comes out. And yeah, So you need to wash this until you get to your preferred sweetness, or should I say your preferred bitterness? Yes. So right now, I'm going to show you that tea. We're going to blanch it a little bit just for a minute to cut down the washing time. All right. So we're going to boil some water and then transfer our washed bitter leaf into this water and let it sit there. Let it boil for a minute. Once it boils for a minute, then we're going to take it off and wash it over again. So our bitter leaf has been boiling. We're going to take it off now and, strain the hot boiling water and then add in some cold water, wash it 1 or 2 times, and we are done. So we'll get to our preferred um, sweetness or bitterness, however you want to put it. Now, remember to always retain some little amount of bitterness because that is what makes that distinction. There is that difference. You need to keep a little bit amount of bitterness. We do not want it to be completely sweet, all right? Because it is bitter leaf. So we need that little amount of bitterness, okay? So here we are, we're done. Our bitter leaf is ready. Our black bitter leaf is ready, and we can go ahead and cook our nangtaro or whatever we want. So now let's go to the next step. Now we're going to be washing our ndole. So for the ndole, we're going to be adding bicarbonate of soda in a pot of boiling water. Now, if you do not have bicarbonate of soda, you can use limestone. Usually or traditionally, what we use is limestone, but I prefer to use bicarbonate of soda. So once you add your bicarbonate of soda in your boiling water, go ahead and drop in your bitter leaves. Now, once you put in your bitter leaves, make sure they're all soaked in water, and then you allow it to boil for about 1 minute or two, and then you take it off the heat. That is the difference. Now we use bicarbonate of soda. It helps give you that green color and it gives it a different texture. So now we have all our veggies in the pot. We're going to let it sit and boil for a minute or two max. So yeah, our pot is boiling and it's time to take it off the heat. Now we're going to transfer it into a colander, strain out the boiling water, and start washing. We're going to add in some cold water. You can see how green, I mean, the color is dark green. That is to show you how bitter that water can be. Now we added some clean water and went ahead to wash. Again, we're going to rub it in between our palms and do the washing as required. You already know how to do these things. Just rub, 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 rub. And you see it forming. You see it forming. That's the bitterness. That's the bitter taste coming out. So once you do that, squeeze out, and then repeat the process over and over. Now, this won't take too long because how do I want to put it? Yeah, you need to wash it repeatedly about 5 to 7 times until you get your desired sweetness. So our green bitter leaf is nice and clean. You can see the difference. You can see how the water looks. We are doing the last rinse. We washed it about, I think about 7 to 9 times, I would say. And this is what we have. Our green dole or our green bitter leaf is ready and you can go ahead and cook your dole and enjoy. You can enjoy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and you know that, and I will see you in a bit. So, this is what Ndole looks like. As we say goodbye, let's remember to spread love out there. Bye.